So now the conclusion, like I said, just said it already. Synchronized group training is very, very important because the good point is people can learn, and you can all move together, learning the techniques, okay? But however, it is very bad because sometimes if you don't allow the student to fully express themselves, they cannot use those techniques in a real situation. And that is, I'm trying to, point out to, to obviously to all the teachers, and as a teacher myself, we have to teach properly, accordingly, to the ability of the student, themselves. Okay, yeah. So just train hard. Okay, everybody just have to drill. Make sure that you drill from the conscious movement into your subconsciousness. Now, when you launch the part 3, a lot of free sparring. I got loads of these films. I'm sorry, the quality is not good because, like I said, 1973, that time, 74. We don't have phone today, like today, an iPhone and this and that. Okay. You have to go through reflexes. It's all reflexes. You cannot think. You don't know what the other guy is. He going to punch you? He's going to kick you? You don't know. So it's a reflexes. So you have to learn the techniques. You have to drill the techniques. Yeah, if you don't drill, it's not going to be into your subconsciousness. So there's another really misinterpretation there. Okay, yeah. So right at the end, that I was just saying that martial arts is actually trying to, so we say, connect our mind and body. Of course, in the Chinese word Wu in Chinese character, in the Chinese character, the martial arts Wu is actually mean stop fighting. Stop fighting. Yeah. But when you want to stop two people from fighting in the street, you better be ready. Because if you jump in the middle and say, hey, please, guys, stop fighting, both of you turn on you. Do you know how to look after yourself? Okay. So that's why, to stop two people from fighting, right? If you keep on fighting on it, they're going to make the situation worse, isn't it? Yeah. But obviously, sometimes when things got to go up, you have to be like, people coming to hurt you. You have to be able to defend yourself, isn't it? So that's the reality. So the girls, you can see just now, Susan, the very small, the English girl, she's really, I'm telling you, she's really nippy. I'm telling you, right? Have a look at the Facebook again. Look at how she fight. Now, if I can help, and I'm very happy that all those years I have actually helped quite a number of students coming out. Most of them they're teaching by themselves now. So I've done my job, and I'm quite pleased that I can help people look after themselves. I can help you. Okay. So good. Maybe I can help you. I'm Dr. Weike Lam. Thank you very much. Okay. So any questions, Nancy? Anybody want to just?
So far, there are no questions, but just thanking you. Even a few colleagues of mine joined today. Oh, Dr. Willis has a question. And now also Dr. Wursel has a question. So let me start with Dr. Willis. Can you unmute yourself?
Oh, yes. Hello, Nancy. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Willis.
Hello, Professor. Just wanted to thank you and congratulate you because you shown us a lot of videos and a lot of research, a lot of students of yours. I see Paul, I saw Mira, I saw a lot of people, very nice people, and all so talented. And I was just thinking that when you speak about martial, I guess, because I'm learning, I don't know about this, but I guess that not every martial art give you the self-healing property.
Yes, good question. Not all martial arts. That's why the ancient Chinese called it external training and internal training. External training, they don't offer you self-healing and health promotions. It's only internal. And that's why the whole thing is internal training of internal Naidan, Taoist medicines. That is why there are the differences. So here I say both can allow and offer people self-defense, but only internal training, right, will promote us into self-healing ability. All right. That is why it's very, very important Okay, so only mostly is the internal martial arts, to offer you the self-healing, ability. Okay.
So it's really complete to do that, because not everybody can do both things together. So that is why I want to thank you for sharing this with us.
Pleasure. But obviously you should, because most, I would say most of my students who continue studying, now you see the previous students, they all doing part of it. They come to the self-defense side, but a lot of them, they did not carry through the self-healing side into the medical side, so, but it should everybody. And then some of them carry on, that's why. Thank you for asking. Good.
Dr. Warsaw has just something to say. It's beautiful to see how people who understand the reason or meaning of each movement also print their own style in practice. It's like they show a little bit of their personality. Thanks, Professor. It reminds me of art, like singing, that if people would copy a singer, then they will not go through. But if they put their own personality in it, then it makes a difference. So it's like the X Factor and the American Idols. So it's the same thing. It's like becoming an artist in the movement and putting your own personality into it. And yes, Dr. Wurstel said yes, she agreed what I'm saying. And what I think, yes,
we agree with you. And of course, what Professor was saying about drilling, also you can see that in art, because for example, a person that plays a guitar or any instrument, first they have to think and practice, and then they drill it, and it becomes like their own movement, and the musician can become the music itself, but it has to drill first, like Professor said.
The same principle. And what I really enjoyed the footage tonight is to see, you can actually see how much time they've put into the training, because it's just reflex, the fastness, the speed that came out of it. It's just amazing. And I was looking at it with awe, and also because the exercises that the professor is teaching has three forms, three ways. One is self-healing, second one is exercising, you have to move, and the third one is martial. You can also use it to protect yourself for self-defense. So you got like 3 in 1, and I think it's fabulous. So that's why I still hang around to learn as much as possible from the professor. And thank you for sharing new footage. So thank you very much.
Good.
I got a question.
Yes, please.
Polly.
How you doing, Professor? Dr. Strange, Professor.
Yeah, a lot of people call me Dr. Strange, and people told me the animals.
Professor, the technique, the inner energies.
Sorry, who am I talking to?
Huh?
Who am I talking to?
Pally,
what, from USA?
Yes, Pally.
Oh, okay, okay. Because you another name I know from Facebook, isn't it?
What was the other name? I think Shambhala. Shambhala.
Okay, yeah.
The immune system fights the inner attacks of any disease or things that try to attack the body. But the martial aspect of it is to protect the external disease, which is fighting and killing and all that external attack. That martial, it's all integrated with the inner and the outer system of inner Taoist.
Yeah, that's good.
In strength.
Yeah, so like I said, martial arts is really for self-defense, but some people use it because people have to make a living, and that's why we have all the professional fights. When you come on a playing method, people have to make a living somehow. But however, from my point of view is, people make their choice. But like I said, I'll teach it only through exercises. And one movement can bring out all the potential of a human science. That's what I teach you through human science. And then the people can look after themselves for self-healing, and they have look after themselves and for self-defense. So these are very, very important, and also give you a very strong mind. It's a mind and body. So it's part of training of all the, like you said, inner energy. Human body is an amazing machine. I'm telling you, it's an amazing machine. I only scratch a little bit. So, and hopefully research will continue, all the research in the future. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
谢谢，不客气，不客气，Master。
谢谢，谢谢. So any more?
Just Rebecca saying that, and because everyone has a different body, so it makes their movement individual, but important to have a solid foundation. I agree with you, Rebecca. Oh, this grandma loves to join.
One more year, I'm 70, but I'm not a grandfather, unfortunately. One of my boys hasn't even got any offspring yet. So yeah, you talk about this grandfather, yeah. I can still move, man.
He's still so fast, faster, and it's hard to imagine like 70, almost 70, and the speed is like, wow, phenomenal.
Speed is like 16 years old.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can't even if you put it in slow motion, it's still fast.
Yes, in slow-mo, he's still fast.
Yeah, sometimes
It's still fast. Professor, are you going to have like videos where you could, do some stretching? That you teach us some stretching?
Yeah, we can do that. It's a curriculum that's why I put together a curriculum in university, because at the end of the day, that is to protecting all our efforts, because a lot of the time that people spend time to work hard, to train, and then at the end of the day, nobody know who are the teachers, So from my point of view is it would be such a shame that, like yourself, if you really want to get better, at least, get your qualification from a university, and then people look at it and say, well, wow, they've gone through proper training. But that's all educational system, isn't it? So that's why, yes, we have, a proper curriculum, bringing people from scratch right up to, doctor degree. That's what I'm doing it now. So martial art is part of it.
So that means there's going to be an associated, a bachelor, and a master degree in this system, Master?
Yes. Yeah, BSc and masters, and then with master degree. And obviously, like I said, martial is only come a part of it because it's there. The main thing is a medical science, how we're using exercises, methodology, right, to trigger our natural body medicine. So in a master degree, I'll be taking you guys down to all the university and the hospitals and clinics for hands-on, and try to acquire, because you have to learn, from the clinical case study. Okay, and after the master degree, then join in to do the doctorate in research and do a doctorate degree. So
we're going to have to do a thesis, a master thesis, and a doctorate thesis.
Yes. A master degree you can do in the Taoism, and obviously is the internal Taoist medicine degree. Like Nancy Wong, she's going for her master's hopefully soon. And when I put the curriculum into it, and there's loads of clinical case study, she can do. Which one you decided, Nancy?
No, not yet. There's so many choices.
Which one is your favorite?
Well, I think also with the brain, I think the neurological part, I find it very fascinating. So
do the insomnia, right? The insomnia. Okay.
I need to see more. But anyway, for those people, I know there are some people say, I don't want to do master, or I don't want to do just for training. It's also possible, because we don't force you to do masters or PhD, but the option is there for you if you want to. So if you just want to learn and train, correct me if I'm wrong, Professor, just for yourself, for your own healing, that's fine. Because I know some people, but I don't want to go to masses. I don't want to zap people. That's fine. So there are different levels. So don't be frightened that you have to do a master or you have to go to the university to study. So it's not compulsory or mandatory.
Yes, yes, yes. So obviously, if people want to continue, it's because your energy will come out. Your energy will come bubbling out, right? Through my, like I said, I started up with nothing. I even minus, I got obviously defects DNA of my lung, so, and after through all the training, and then now I cut all trees, and things like that. I don't have any problem with my lung and thing. And then my energy come out and I put my hands out, I trigger all the patients for cell healing. That's all. And then I decided to turn it into a career, so get qualification from university properly, get some recognition from people. That's all. But if you don't want to and you don't wish you, well, it's up to you. I mean, it's a career, but at least look after yourself, isn't it? Look after yourself, look after your family. Okay.
We have one more question from Asko. Yeah. He is asking, when will this wondrous journey begin?
Now, is it?
No, I think Asko is referring to the curriculum, isn't it, Asko? You can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Who is it?
Asko. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Egypt.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Yes, that's correct, Nancy. my question was related to the curriculum study, and when and how is that expected to happen? From my understanding is that it's still waiting for the pandemic to be over and something like this. So like an estimate, when would, just for me to like throw it out there for the universe to start manifesting this stuff?
Yes. Now, I cannot give you the exact time because at the end of the day, university will have their own timetable and their formats. Okay. Egg research, from myself, the egg research, we prepare it. Myself preparing, because I'm a visiting professor, so I can select different university, put my curriculum into it. So at the moment it's pandemic and I can't even go back to China, so at the moment we all have to wait. But what I did was I used this 2 or 3 years, we all locked down. So that's the whole thing of this platform, is because I got so many students all around the world just say, I got bored. And can we do something, training and learning? I said, fine, that's why I create this platform. And then people say, oh, I don't have any money. Okay, fine. Well, have I charged you money now? So we're starting now. So let's get our foundation. You get to know who we are, and using the time, and when the time actually comes out with the curriculum, okay, yeah, all your learning and training now would be put into curriculum, because in our university, we have school mark. So if you do, let's just say 300 hours in a year. So we worked on how many hours you've done. So that means you got how many mark through how many hours, and they're calculating it. And then once you have gone through the required hours work, that means you have training and learning, right, to a certain hour. That means the curriculum, the standard. Then it will take you on to the next level, and then you do another how many hours the university required. That's all. So it's a part of it. The journey start now. So what you do, what you train now is also now egg research. Myself found that the egg research is the research institute, but like I said, there's a private institute. Okay, yeah, I'm not qualified to give out any office in national recognition. But what I'm trying to do is, because a lot of what I found, a lot of my students is when they were young, they have to work. And a lot of the time, a lot of my students now, they don't have the chance when they were young to sit for the entry exam for the university. And they miss that. Maybe they have to work, maybe they're not interested in the time, they're enjoying their life. But now when elderly now, most of my students, they are my patients. And then when they get older, they realize that, hey, this is something I really want to do. but they miss the chance of the entry exam, the qualification to enter to university. So research we're giving you is what I'm working with the Hong Kong government, right? It's the Hong Kong MA is what is called like a PD, professional diploma. And through that, you can go straight into the university, right? For second years or third years. So what you're doing now, if you going through the basic things and then you go straight into the university. So I give chance for people who hasn't get time when they were young to sit for all the GCSE and all the qualification for enter university. And this is the time now, because like I said, a lot of my students, they are actually retired and they want to do something. Right? Yeah. So a lot of them, oh, might as well I'll do a degree. So what type of degree? How are you going to get in there? So this is how, I lay it out. So I'm still trying to organize. I've never done it before. Okay. Yeah. So just take some time, please. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Professor, they have
Thank you.
traditional Chinese medicine universities here in United States. Maybe you could link up with these universities that are already giving you the certification as a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. That would be good if that be added over here, this part of the world.
In the Marymount, University of Marymount in LA.
Probably, yeah.
Marymount, yeah. So I've been all over the world, different university anyway, so and my doctorate degree is quite a while now, so almost 17 years now. So it's not me that they have to recognize, it's the curriculum I'm putting into them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
And I hope they do recognize it, because you don't have no curriculum like this nowhere on the planet.
Thank you, but we all can try. We can try. Thank you.
I'd like to add some more information because of the question from Asko. Every time you spend with us, I will register your name, because all the hours is going to be counted as well. So if you, for example, say after months, you say, I really want to join the team, and then all the hours spent, like you're joining the webinar and also some other courses, we know how many hours you've tried, the hours will calculate. Is it correct, Professor?
Yes, they were all taken into considerations. Okay, yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you put your time in, you should get your recognition, instead of people say, who's your master? Oh, the guy come down from the mountain. He's a Taoist priest. You need to come down on a white cloud. So we have too many of these kind of stories. So we try to avoid that. That's all. Okay.
We're going to have tests. We're going to have tests too.
Yes.
Essays.
Yes. In the martial side, when I was teaching, you can ask some of my students still around. You have to pass through me. Does that mean you have to freestyle? Yeah, because why? Because you can't pass through me. There's a lot of good guys out there.
I'm going to have to get invisible to pass through you, Master.
Go out there. You're asking
personal.
I can't personally go through you. I'm going to have to become invisible.
There's a lot of good guys out there, I'm telling you. Don't forget, in China, we got 1.4 billion people. Yeah, some they just don't, they come out. They're very, very private people, and the people don't talk, right? Be careful with them. That's why I don't have to worry about me, because I talk too much. And that means I'm not good. I'm not good. Good. Okay.
You're preparing us not to talk.
Professor, say something about the test. I think also the body is our own test. And
Yes.
I can assure people, I started not so long ago, and you can feel the changes for good in your own body. So I think that's important, plus the curriculum, plus all your explaining. The body feels changes and they are for good, and it worth every moment you spend learning and practicing. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you,
And
Dr. Willis.
Dr. Willis is a psychiatrist, so she knows from, yeah, this is a university level.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Right. Thank you, all of you guys. No more questions. I think
No, I
I've called it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
call
thank
it a
you.
night, because it's already
Yes.
11 o'clock, and I think
I know,
tomorrow
right.
we all have to work.
Yes, yeah,
Thank you
thank
very much.
Please log on to the please log on to the Facebook. We will see a better film. Sorry about, I don't know why it's so jumpy, you know. Somebody tell us and we can improve. We can always learn. We're always learning. We're always learning. Thank you.
We need the book, Master. Get us the book.
Thank you, Professor. Yeah,
Thank you, Professor.
good.
Who with you, Master?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Many
Thank you,
blessings.
Professor. Thank you, Nancy. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
Warsaw.
Bye, Sifu.
Bye-bye.
Nancy and
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye. Thank you.